So somebody had said on my, posted on my YouTube channel to like a 40-second video I posted of a young woman saying that we're still at war with the people that took Jesus out. And of course they didn't take him out, but crucified him. And so this person had commented, who, the Romans, the Roman people? That no, it's the religion of Paul. It's the fake Jews. It's the Catholic Church. The Roman Empire became the Roman Catholic Church. That's why they get a lot of it wrong. They've complicated Jesus' word. He always said to stay away from people that do that complicate his word. Most of the churches have even done that, fallen into that trap. Okay, most of the churches don't seek God, don't seek Jesus to understand these things. So when you get to the book of Revelations, you have John saying that there's these Jews that are really not Jews. Well, you have the Roman Catholic Church there that claims that they're Jesus. I mean, Jesus was a Jew, yet they don't represent him. I mean, they use his name, they throw it around, they've complicated it to the high heavens. Same war. Roman Empire, Roman Catholic Church. But it's not just them. Who would be the fake Jews? Well, your Pharisee types that want to run around and tell people that, you have to keep the Sabbath. And I've said, God wanted you to keep the Sabbath every day. Jesus showed that in his word. He did. They say, well, I mean, I should have, I would have the exact quotes about man, the Sabbath was made for man, not man made for the Sabbath kind of thing. But what was Jesus showed that he was, they were out getting grain on the Sabbath, and the Pharisees had issue with that. Yet Jesus was about, if you're helping people, then look at how they turn the Sabbath. That Charlie Kirk did this. It's a time to shut off. Okay, well, Jesus showed something different. Jesus showed that, no, if you're helping somebody, that's what you should be doing. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is. So to me, the Pharisees are all the rituals, okay? The Catholic Church is all their fake, phony rituals. Both being the Roman Jews. The fake Jews. Will you hear Candace say that? Not a chance. I mean, the very fact that the American people that are following her Bride of Charlie can't see that she serves the Roman Catholic Church is unbelievable to me. I mean, she talks about how everybody's been so indoctrinated. Who were the first people, Candace, that started indoctrinating people? Roman Catholic Church. With a bunch of false doctrine that they complicated. They had to complicate it in order to get people to follow them. They did. They complicated it. That's why I could never fully sign on to it, even though I got married in the Catholic Church. I guess just tradition, but it's not about Jesus. And I think people think, well, God will just overlook it. That's what worries me many times. Will he? Will he? When he talks in Revelation, or talks in the Bible about, few will make it to the right gate? What are you going to tell God? That you look to the Pope, you look to your Protestant leader, you look to your pastor, you look to the leader of your church more than you look to Jesus when he said he was the teacher. I mean, the very fact that Jesus didn't go to scholars, he avoided them, tells you that his word was not needed for scholars. The scholars are the people that complicate it. And then people want to talk about the mark of the beast. Well, it was the coin. It was the denarius. It was you're taking on the image of the government. That's who you serve. Tell me one American. I mean, there's probably some of the Amish that doesn't place the government before God. Everybody does it. Everybody does. And then they've had the wonderful churches, everyone from the first church all the way through the Baptist, the Protestant, I don't add all of them in, that have convinced people to have a divided loyalty. And yet that very moment when Jesus said, let me see a coin, Let me see a coin. Are you to pay taxes? Let me see a coin. Oh, whose image is on the coin? Caesar's. I mean, I saw a video just today where somebody was trying to say, no, well, God institutes the government. He doesn't want to. He doesn't. He does it because the people will it. I know that doesn't serve anybody in this country. I know it doesn't. But I guess my feeling is that people just think, well, God will forgive me. He'll understand. Okay. And you know, who am I to say? But that attitude then just takes people more into everybody serves the government more than they serve God. And then the government would say, well, no, we have a separation. It's still a divided loyalty. And Jesus was saying at that moment, if this is who you serve, then this is the image you've decided to take. This is the image that you serve. Nobody wants to look at that, right? Didn't serve the church, didn't serve any government from the Roman Empire all through Europe to England to America. Didn't serve anybody. I mean, even the government we currently have they would hate everything I'm saying. But when did Jesus show to have a divided loyalty? Never. Never in his actions did he have a divided loyalty. His loyalty was always to the Father. I could understand it maybe if he was paying taxes. He paid one tax to the church, which was a tithe. He didn't to the Roman government. Nobody in any church takes that into account. Everybody just thinks God's okay. He institutes the government. He showed in the Old Testament he didn't want to have to do it. He wanted to be ruler. But when you take the image of the coin as your ruler, then you can tell yourself all day long, I stand with Jesus. But you have one foot with the image of the beast. That was the image of the beast. And yet you have these pastors that I see online talking about AI is going to bring the mark of the beast. No, that's the way the beast is trying to deceive you, though. You're already living under him. You've been living under him since the first false church. The millennial reign happened. The millennial reign was God. It happened. And the rise of the first church was the beginning of the season of the beast. I know it's been a long season, huh? And now you've had this window the past 10 years where God's been trying to wake the people up. Wake the people up. Make sure you come to the right gate. Come to the right gate. Seek Jesus. The churches have led themselves astray. They've all taken from that first corrupted tree to begin with. They all took from there. But none seem to have been letting the Holy Spirit guide them. None of them seem to have been carried along by the Spirit. They're all about power and control and their money and their whatever. It's all about this world. And I understand God created the world. But when you see that it's clearly still run under the prince of darkness, there is no accountability except, here and there. Okay, you see all of this deception that's gone on since the day you were born, deception from the government to the church to the school system to all of it. Then it should tell you, it should ring in your ears that Jesus said, under the season of the beast, all will be deceived. Who's not going to be deceived? God's giving this window right now. Wake up, people. Wake up. I never said, Jesus' life showed, I won't accept a divided loyalty. You either serve the image on the coin or you serve Jesus Christ.